Hello again everybody, this is Amergan and you're very welcome back to another Star Trek Fleet Command. So I've just got a notification guys, as there's a bit of raiding going on down here. It looks like it's a power steel heavy base. We'll take a look and see what's left inside it and we might join in on the action. So there you go, 349 million power steel, just a little over a million titanium and 146 million dilithium. So we're going to change this to the ECS Horizon. Ston's already on the bridge to increase that cargo capacity, remember. So we'll swap ship there. We'll stick Scotty on the bridge as well for the increased repair time. Something here I haven't actually tested is the Scotty ability to improve repair time, so that would be something I'd be keen on hearing a little bit of feedback on if anybody has tested it. So we stick Scotty in there. You see there, Miracle Worker reduces the time needed by 10%. So anybody's done any testing on that, be very welcome to hear any reports on it. So we're going to get stuck in with this this miner. It's a little bit of a distance away, but not too bad. And we'll see what the repair costs are on that. So you see some of the guys are there. Some of the HOM guys, but some of the sword guys as well. I think there's a few from up above here. Yeah. So this base going unshielded is a welcome occurrence for many of us. There you go, we'll recall that. And see what's in the cargo hold. So not too much titanium for repair, but a significant amount of power steel. Will all help with the station upgrade costs as well. So that's a nice repair time on that. So we'll keep sticking this Horizon into it. And we're going to take a look now very shortly at the new event. Initial reports from many of the players are saying that the event just isn't worth it. So any of you guys have been watching any of the videos in the past, see how this works. A lot of these Horizons and faction miners emptying this base. The Joker sitting on 150k miner, similar to my own. I'll take a look at what Econ's got now in a second. And fill if possible. Too quick. So Econ's sitting on 280k ship. So this power steel will build up pretty fast after raiding this base for a few minutes. 300k pop. Can't be ignored. We certainly need some sort of queuing system on this when this amount of ships start raiding a base. So I'm going to grind away at this, guys. Take a wee look. He's sitting on 316 million still. I'll come back when this is winding down shortly. So we're back here, guys, to normal speed, and the battle's raging here. It's going thick and fast, and everybody's getting stuck in. You see Norbert there. Norbert was one of the original players way back, a bit of a pest towards HOM in his day, but he's with us now, and good to see him taking part. You see Pearly Shells there. Pearly was a former pest as well. Some of you guys that have watched the high level base raiding will see that, and you'll see now that Pearly's part of HOM, and there's a lot of teamwork going on here, and people like Pearly and that, they're very welcome in HOM as long as they start to understand like that this is an alliance that goes right back, has a solid history, and very strong ethos within this group of guys, and it seems to be working for now. So these guys are very, very welcome to see them taking part in these activities, and of course guys from Sword there as well. Econ there could be doing a wee bit of recording, so it might be useful to compare what Econ's taken out of this base to what I'm taking out of this base. For you guys that might be looking at that high 20s, early 30s range, wondering how you might progress, that would be a good contrast. So I've taken probably something like 8 million out of this. By the time it's over, I might get 9, maybe 10 million, 9 million anyway, and that'll allow me to do a little bit of an upgrade. A fair bit of activity around here, and this is a credit to these guys for all getting stuck in when the call goes out. Now it's unfortunate for Critteras, I think his name is, the guy from Ands, who's going to lose all of his resources. He's going to waken up tomorrow and he's going to see he's lost all of his resources, but unfortunately that's what happens when you remain unshielded and are part of an alliance that I suppose engages in aggressive posturing and feeds information off to hostile alliances. So some good teamwork, a little bit of bonding maybe going on here between some of the guys as well. A good test of the teamwork for some of these new faces into what is the most established alliance in the game. So these speed ups on this horizon is great. Not taking very long at all. It's a little bit of a pity about the distance travelling in, but I'm not the only one. Cherulo and Spark and other guys there are having to come in from a little bit of a distance as well. And some of the guys seem to be getting away there with envoys, which is good to see as well. So it looks like that's coming to the end of that now, guys. Very little parsley left in them. 55 million dilithium, but that'll not be long empty neither. So I'm going to cut it now very shortly at that. Another successful raid by HOM. Some hungry players there, with a few sword guys getting stuck in for good measure. So thanks to them for turning out and assisting. Hopefully Econ has a wee bit of footage as well, and we can look at it from another angle. And once again, thank all you guys for tuning in to this. Before we go, we'll take a quick look at this event. This Romulan reputation event. For me, it's Romulan. The big criticism of this, guys, is when you go into it, it's to spend resources. So say you get 100 points maximum for spending 1 latinum there. So for 30 million, that works out at 300,000 latinum. Bit crazy. When the rewards are simply 16k Romulan points, which you'd get from a single mission, and the Romulan credits you'll get from your dailies before long. So not really worth that kind of spend. You're going to spend some of this anyway. I'll certainly spend some of that power steel that we're after raiding, but even at that, spending the guts of 10 million power steel there is still only going to be 10 million points, and all that's going to give me are those Romulan points. It doesn't even give me credits in those lower tier rewards. I have to get the 18 million before I get any credits, and only 50 credits. So in terms of making an effort for this event, it would just be nonsense. There's no point. But I may join it later when I know I'm going to spend some resources. Take one last wee look at this gate. He's down to very little power steel at all now. It's all dilithium that'll be coming out, and just to illustrate that, we'll do another attack here. So I'm sitting on the guts of 9 million power steel there at the minute. That some of that could go into that event, but and I'll join that event just for that purpose. But the rewards really aren't that attractive. Let's try and get an attack in here. No, we don't want to attack one of them guys. Okay. So we'll go in and see what that was. It'll be mostly dilithium now at this stage. There you go, 360k dilithium, something I'm not too short on. So we'll finish off raiding this base, guys. I want to thank everybody for their continued support and tuning in. Like the video, share it, comment, whatever it is. And in the meantime, before I catch up with all you guys again, take care of yourselves, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Cheers.